The sky didn't look too bad, as you just saw. Little peaks of blue sky there, but meteorologist Anthony Copeland says, get ready for some changes.
Yeah, Christy, it's the clash of two seasons. We have a little bit of a spring preview beginning for this afternoon, and we'll continue until midday for your Friday, and then the bottoms are going to drop with our next cold front that will be sweeping throughout the early afternoon hours. But check it out. I showed this at noon, and now everyone is about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than where they were 24 hours ago. Current numbers, we're in the 50s, widespread 50s all across our 18 counties. We have a southeast wind working in our favor, so that's going to keep us on the warm side even as we head beyond the overnight. I have our overnight low temperatures continuing in the 50s. So this warm air mass is out in front of our next storm system that will be giving us increasing clouds starting for this evening, increasing winds starting for tomorrow morning, and then the rain will be soon to follow, followed by that staunch cool down as we get closer to tomorrow afternoon and evening. Meanwhile, as we go throughout the next 4 hours, low 50s to upper 40s. How about that? So that's what's happening right now. Clouds increasing, and then we're going to be looking at those impacts for your morning drive. And then as we go throughout the next few hours, next few days, we're going to be looking at those chances of showers and then a real cool down, rain changing over to snow as we head beyond your weekend planner. We got a tightly wound low pressure system right now zipping across the Central Plains, producing a line of stronger storms all across the Ozarks region, and even some rain and snow on the backside of this. So all this energy is going to be flowing in our direction. We have gusts already at 35 from Tulsa. We have gusts at 29 in Dallas. So all this wind energy, along with the rain, will be arriving. I'm thinking the strongest winds will be cranking up as we get beyond midnight for tonight. I'm thinking between the hours of 2 and I'll say 8 o'clock, we could have gusts as high as 45 to 50 miles an hour. So get prepared for a gusty overnight and a gusty start to your Friday. So what does that mean? You need to prepare for some isolated just scattered power outages as we go throughout your Friday morning right into the early afternoon. So let's pay attention and time out the rain, and also pay attention to the overall wind and wind gusts as we go throughout the evening and overnight. So here it is, 7 and 8 o'clock. This warm front will be lifting through, and that's going to keep us on the warm side throughout the overnight. Notice how the winds are switching from the southeast right from the south. So that is a warming, moist atmosphere that's going to be sticking around throughout the overnight. Scattered showers likely as we approach pre-dawn. And then here it is around 8 o'clock, this line of showers, possibly some embedded gusty showers with this as it blasts through much of the area. So this is going to be impactful for your rush hour drive. Then a cold front arriving, we have widespread low 60s, and then temperatures will slowly cool down into the low 40s and eventually into the 30s by Friday night into Saturday. Here's your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook showing those temperatures in the low 60s briefly for tomorrow morning into the early afternoon. And then we conclude Friday and the Saturday in the low 30s. Rain likely again for Saturday afternoon. Then here comes the cold front Saturday into Sunday. We're talking about gusty conditions with some lingering lake effect snow. We'll catch a break Monday, remaining quite active as we get into midweek. Temperatures getting closer to seasonal temperatures, mid-30s for next week.
I'm already soaking in that 61 that's up there, even if it's for a brief time,
Yeah.
Anthony.
That's a spring preview, a spring little preview.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
For sure.